He loves this trip. There you go. I have had many jobs. Over the years, many jobs. If you were to look it up on IMDb, you go, wow, that's a lot of jobs. That's not all of them. If they don't go anywhere, they don't go up on there. This is the first time I've had a job that just kept going. I get it. It's wrought with challenges, not the least of which the hours, but from that sacrifice comes a lot of joy, and I see it in places like this. When I come here and I see you guys, and you're like, I didn't like that cliffhanger. I love your show, it's sweet, like that cliffhanger. Why would you do that? Me? Here's me with a typewriter. Yeah. Oh, and then it'll burn. I look at the page, I go, no, that's what I'm doing today. It's just, I'm very glad to have had the opportunities I've had. I cannot imagine my life without Firefly. It didn't last very long, we all know that, but it will not die. We all know that. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Our show was a mid-season replacement kind of a style show. I think our first season was 10 episodes. Does anybody know the answer to that question?
Yeah, 10.
Is it about 10?
Yeah. I know, because I blazed through them in
We had 11. We were cut down to 9. Put back up to 10. Like, it was all over the place. They were taking episodes away, they were giving them back, they were taking them away. They took episodes away from another show and gave them to us. The money that would have gone to make a couple more episodes of, one more episode of Ugly Betty came to us. We got one more. It was the recession. It was not a pretty time. Things were pretty stressful. So to have a job at that point was really great. Ever since that time, where it was kind of like, what's going to happen? We filmed the entire show and then took a kick back and said, okay, well, let's just wait, let's see what happens. We had some time to sit back and wait and watch, and then we got picked up, and then we were back for a full season. Not only a full season, we had to do 24 episodes. 22 episodes as usual, we did 24. Since then, we've been doing 23s. It's still grueling. Every year, our ratings go up. Which is a good feeling. I don't think there was anybody at cast or crew or the bosses or ABC. I don't think there was anybody saying, do we renew the show? It's getting better every year. I think we all kind of felt sick. We all felt pretty sick. So we burned the ground. Actually rolling the joke, it was like, this Hercules bus head was like my best show on television, so that Firefly got canceled. Like, they put their finger right on it. And I said, how about if we just kind of dance around it a little bit more? And I just did that kind of dejected, best show on TV. So, of course, canceled. And then I'm back, but just for that one moment, you gotta feel it, you know what I mean? Feel it. Ready, everybody? Feel it with me. All right, good job. Yes, you want me to tell you? You know, people always want me to say, hey, can you write down your favorite line from, and write down this one. It's like a paragraph. I'm like, I have like 1,000 people in line, and they're all waiting for me to write this. I'm like, my penmanship is awful. I write my favorite line. When I read this line in the pilot, The Firefly, it was one of those lines that just, it perfectly tells me who this character is. It's one of those lines. The moment was super mad at Simon Tam. I think he's the spy on my boat. I go, I'm gonna open your box and see what's in you. Some kind of fat boo. Kick open the box and we see what's in the box. It's his little sister, all naked and smoky. And I go, oh. It's sort of the right back there. And it's sort of the right back there. It's such a defining moment, and what kills me about that line is Joss had me just say, he said, before you say it, let me breathe a second. I want to wonder what you're going to say. Well, the hours, a lot of long hours, but enjoyed every one of them. Dirt. We're out there in the dirt a lot. You had to combat dirt. There's a lot of dirt. Get down in the dirt. Horses. In the challenge. So you're working with a giant animal who, if they decided to, can kill you. How to kill you? They don't have a moral code. The horse I rode, I was very fortunate. I rode him, by the way, if you've ever watched Firefly, if you've ever watched it. It's a little show, any other one. Any planet not the mental song where he rides a horse, that's the same horse. His name is Freddie. I just did this thing on the Kroll show where I played a mountain. He gave me a horse to ride. The guy goes, hey, you've ridden horses before. I said, oh yeah, I rode one of these little thing. He said, what was that? Hey, I was on that. I worked on that. I worked on this episode and that episode. I go, hey, you were the guy with the thing. We had this. We had a nice little chat. He said, what horse did you ride? I said, Freddie. He goes, oh, he was a good horse. What happened? 6 months ago, he died. I said, oh, I feel so bad. He goes, don't. He had a good life, that guy. He was a great horse for years and years and years, and then he gets too old. You don't want to, it's just too old to ride him around. So you just kind of put him off on a pasture, he just hangs out, he does whatever he wants to do, he eats, he runs, he does whatever he wants. Anytime they need like an old horse with a sway back, we'll get Fred. End of story. With all the TVs, they're all busted up, and I look at him and I go, oh, and I hear the message from the love doll, and I go, oh my God, okay, I gotta go. Take off, right? That was the last thing I did. That was the last thing I filmed. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, Fillion is wrapped. And everybody stood there and went like this. And I'd never seen that before, where they clapped when it was done. It was brand new to me. Thank you. It was, really neat, and I was able to talk to all those people and just say, and I just kind of had to say something, and all looking at me for a second. So I said something, it was something, I don't know what I said, it was something to the tune of, this was an unfinished part of my life, something that was taken from me, and I was able to get it back. So for 3 months I had it back. We built that thing, we built that movie, we made it. Thank God. Yeah, if I heard you, I'd say, yeah. I think that was one of my favorite moments. I don't know anything about the scene or anything like that, but I've got to kiss some pretty nice girls, too. Hey, buddy. No, I'm free. What happened? Oh man, is he okay?
Just answer my question.
Yeah. Well, it was better. Are you serious? Yeah. Well, yeah, what the hell? All you gotta do is like, what, 1 or 2 scenes, and then you just put the guy in the bubble head, right? And he just kind of looks around in the bubble head, and then you do like a CGI armor, right? don't know. Yeah, apparently, like Iron Man is like the easiest one to do because he just sticks his head in such a bubble and looks around a little bit, and then the CGI Iron Man. Or like he's another dude while he's having a nice tea. Here's what I actually know about that film. I know the title. I know one of the songs. I know the title of one of the songs. I know one of the new characters. And the gist of the storyline of the beginning of it. I also know Joss is pretty busy. Can't remember what he's doing. Something, it's probably going to be good. And when we have time, I know everybody wants to do another one. So it's not like some people are like, come on, let's let it die. No, we won't. We just don't have time. You know how you get an audition and then you do well, you get a call back, and then you go see the producers, and then you go screen test. The stakes keep going up, and it gets really stressful. It's part of the test. Can you deal with the stress? Now that you have the job, the stress doesn't go away. The stakes are even higher now. It feels like, oh, everything's on your shoulders. Just remember, you're there because they want you there. You already have the job. Do your job. You are good enough to get the job. You're good enough to do your job. Don't get stressed about things that aren't in your control. Control what's in your control. Know your lines. Be pleasant. Do good work. And here are the 3 phases of the soap opera tape. And they work for any scene. I learned this on a soap opera, taught to me by a very nice man named Michael Knight. Not the Knight Rider. Because they always say, but wait a minute, that woman you killed was your own sister. And then it's like a close-up on you. It's really slowly crossing as you're just sitting there. Oh no, my sister. Everybody says, it lasts forever. My friend Tommy says, here's what you do. And I always complain, it's too long, it's too long. He goes, here's what you need to do. 3 phases. First phase. Oh my God. Did I leave the stove on? Second phase. I did leave the stove on. Third phase. No, I turned the stove on. Joss Whedon is a wonderful man. And he's incredibly smart. One of those really smart guys who has the gift of being smart around you without making you feel stupid. Just likes to keep it simple. And I was thinking about evil, I was thinking about being villain, and he just casually mentioned, before he even started, because that's what I love about villains. They don't know they're villains. They think they're the good guy. I thought, whoa! That's so true! That's so true. They think they're the good guy. Think of the jerkiest person you know. Do you think they walk around thinking they're a jerk? Or the best? I know I think I'm the best. Today you're the best. Yeah, I learned that villains don't believe that they're villains. And once I got into that, when I found out that everybody just thinks they're doing the right thing, they're fighting for something they believe in, that's when they get dangerous. You believe in that? You know what I mean? Nazis.